So the Washington Commanders, fresh off of their bye week, preparing for the New Orleans Saints, seeming like they were going to get everyone back, seeming like Marshawn Lattimore was going to be making his debut. While that still stands true, the injury bug did strike the Washington Commanders. It's seeming like you get one in, and now one is going out. Let's talk about it.
Off field. Left. What I want.
Get back slow. I love the way she rockin' it. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, shawty is the winner. You can tell that shot she's confident. I love the way she move it.
YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here. We have the Washington Commanders video, and in today's video, I'm coming on here with a video where we're going to be talking about injuries. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos like this to the channel. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so I'd be greatly appreciated if you can reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Let's get straight into today's video. God dang it. As I mentioned in the intro, it seemed like everything was going really well for the Washington Commanders. Not that it's not, but we're not talented enough to afford injuries, especially this late in the season when you're trying to make a playoff push. I know on so many other rosters, this guy, Noah Brown, he would probably be looked at as a third, fourth, maybe fifth string. But he plays a significant role in this offense. I want to let this be known now again. He plays a significant role in this specific team's offense. So I'm not talking about, oh, if he was on the Rams, he would be a third, fourth. If he was on the Vikings, he would be a third, fourth. If he was on the Bengals, he would not even see the field. Like, I'm not talking about those teams that are talented at this position. We're not the most talented at the wide receiver position, so we need Noah Browns of the world on this team. Doesn't look like that's going to happen for this season. Let's go ahead and read what I just found out. Washington Noah Brown is likely out for the remainder of the season with a significant internal injury, per Dan Quinn. Cornerback Marshawn Lattimore is expected to be a full participant in practice today. So we're getting one in and we're getting one out. The one in is more significant, if you want to put it that way. If you want to take any type of silver lining away from this, the one coming in is more significant than the one coming out, and it being Noah Brown. But given the fact that we need all hands on deck, if you ask me, if we're going to make a playoff run, you cannot afford to lose a Noah Brown. He was Jay Daniels' go-to guy, like as crazy as that sound. And as I wish it wasn't true, I wish it was Terry McLaurin, just like you, which at this point it probably is gonna have to. He's probably gonna have to. So maybe this is somewhat of a silver lining, positive thing. 'Cause I never like to see guys go down, but maybe this is somewhat of a positive thing for the Washington Commanders moving forward. Now, Jay Daniels is gonna double his targets at Terry. Hopefully, this makes Cliff Kingsbury makes Cliff Kingsbury move Terry McLaurin around the offense more sides, left, right, slot, whatever. Hopefully, this makes him have to be more creative. But the Jay Daniels was go-to guy was Noah Brown because he was more comfortable throwing to Noah Brown because he was on the side of the field that he was more comfortable with throwing and dominant at. He's a right-handed quarterback. Noah Brown lines up on the right-hand side. Now he's not going to have that security blanket. Now it's going to force him to have to make throws elsewhere. Terry McLaurin is now going to have to be pushed to that side, if you ask me. De'Ami Brown, hey, bro, it's your time. I made a video clamoring for you the other day. You want to get re-signed here in Washington? 4 games into the playoffs, it's your time to shine. I assume that he's going to step up and be the number 2 wide receiver because it was him. No, it was Noah Brown, Terry McLaurin, Olamide Zaccheaus / Luke McCaffrey at times. But I think now it's De'Ami Brown that is stepping up to get an opportunity. And you have to do it, too. This is what you asked for. Free 2. Let 2 get with 2. Let 2 get active. This your time, shorty. No better time than this. Noah Brown's out for the season. It's a big blow, in my opinion, because we need Noah Brown. We need all hands on deck, if you ask me again. So we can't afford Noah Brown's being out. But since he is, we're going to have next man up mentality. So Luke McCaffrey, Olamide Zaccheaus, Jamison Crowder, if he's coming back on the active roster. I know we opened up his 21-day window. Obviously DB2, like I just mentioned, and it sucks because Austin Eckler isn't here. He would have been an absolute menace in the past game. Zach Ertz, Ben Sinnott. No, we need to get creative, and it's not like we're losing a superstar. And I don't want to make it come off as such because we're not losing like, God forbid, you know who. I'm not gonna say it, but we're not losing that kind of player. Like, it is just Noah Brown. But Noah Brown on our team is putting up the second most receiving yards as a receiver. So his impact definitely is going to be missed. There's ways around his impact, though, by, again, moving your best player on your offense, arguably your team, to the side that your young quarterback is more dominant at. And I see his targets increasing by 2, 3, 4. De'Ami Brown. More about De'Ami Brown is your most explosive receiver. He's your most explosive receiver. I think he's even more explosive than OZ. So them end arounds, jet sweeps, screens, make De'Ami Brown your primary go-to guy if his name's not Jerry McLaurin. So there's ways. I don't know if we just signed a guy to the practice squad. I don't know if we call him up or whatever, but it seems like Washington is going to be down a man. And it may not necessarily affect them through this stretch run, outside of that Philly game and Dallas game maybe. But if we do, God willing, make the playoffs, you're going to have to assume it could affect us. Because not only was Noah Brown good at catching the ball majority of the times, but he was a great blocker in the run game. And he drew a hell of a pass interference calls. A hell lot of pass interference calls. Whether it's Hollywood acting or if it was legit, he was the one that got called, got drew pass interference calls the most. So that's gonna be very, very sucky now that he's not gonna be here for the season. But again, it just requires for us to have, again, next man up mentality, all hands on deck. Everyone, not a single soldier, can be out there loafing. We need everything. We need everything. All right, Cliff, got to get more creative. I like what you did in Tennessee. Okay? I like what you did. Can we have that version of Cliff Kingsbury? Can we have that version of the Washington Commanders offense? You're now down Noah Brown, Austin Eckler. How are we going to act? Chris Rodriguez looked really good. Jeremy McNichols, solid. Still got B-Rob. So, as long as we stay balanced, as long as we play our game, and receivers don't drop the ball, I think we'll be just fine. I think this is an opportunity for De'Ami Brown the most. Who benefits from this the most? De'Ami Brown. And who doesn't benefit the most from this is Jaden Daniels, in my opinion. Unless Cliff Kingsbury now, hands behind his back, forces to move his number one receiver to the right side of the field more often than not. But who knows? Knowing Cliff, he probably is going to line up De'Ami Brown to the right side, and we'll start to see a lot of two men throwing the ball. But hey, I'd rather that than Noah Brown, honestly, because we know what Noah Brown is. And we may know what De'Ami Brown is, but I do still feel like there's a slight chance that he could be something. But who knows? But yeah, man, there you have it. Noah Brown out for the remainder of the year with a significant internal injury. Let me just know what the video in the comment section down below. As always, me and boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I want to roll to 8,000 subscribers. I'd be greatly appreciated if you haven't reached that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. See you later. I'm out.